So Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City is Hollywood's latest attempt at the Resident Evil franchise. Now the first one, starring Milla Jovovich and having like a billion fucking sequels, I mean, it was very loosely based off the games. Very loosely. I mean, we had a few of the same characters. There was the T-Virus. There was the Nemesis. There was a liquor, which was the size of a fucking train, even though in the games it's actually the size of a human. But it really had nothing to do with the games. Enter this new version, and it is very much following the games. At least the first two. And that was a bit of an issue I had with this movie, is that it squeezed both Resident Evil and Resident Evil 2 into one story. We get the Raccoon Police Department STARS Alpha Team in the Arklay Mountains in Spencer Mansion, and what we see of the mansion is very game accurate. Even the first appearance of a zombie inside the mansion, at least, pretty much shot for shot like the original game for the PlayStation. But we also get Resident Evil 2, and we see inside the Raccoon Police Department, and we don't see much, only a little bit, but the main hall, like the entrance, holy shit, it looked just like the game. That was very well done. Now we get characters from both games. Chris Redfield, Albert Wesker, Jill Valentine, and then from Resident Evil 2, Leon Kennedy, Claire Redfield. Now that is a lot of main characters in one movie, and I had a problem with quite a few of them. Albert Wesker is shown as kind of like a gullible idiot in that he just believes that someone's going to take down Umbrella just when he steals the G-Virus. Like, okay, in the games he actually worked for Umbrella, but okay, sure. Jill Valentine, instead of being a total badass like she is in the games, she is... she's like a lovesick puppy in that she is madly in love with Albert Wesker for some reason, and even when he's pointing the gun at a kid, she shoots him. It's like, oh, you're going to be okay. We're going to get you to a hospital. The guy was just about to shoot a kid, and you're still giving him the benefit of the doubt. Seriously? Leon Kennedy was the worst of all, and absolutely nothing to do with the actor. I mean, the guy, he portrayed the character fine. I should say, he portrayed the character fine in what he was given for material. In the games, yes, Leon Kennedy is a rookie in Resident Evil 2. He is showing up for his first day on the job at the Raccoon Police Department. And he's like the top of his class in the academy. Here, he is an incompetent, lazy idiot who shot his partner in the ass in the academy, and because his daddy was some big shot, he still graduated. What? The only characters I thought were actually done well were Chris and Claire Redfield, so that's something, right? We get to see the liquor, which is done correctly. It's not the size of a fucking train. It is actually the size of a human with a human-sized brain, and it's just got big-ass claws and, of course, a long tongue. That's a liquor, not the gigantic monstrosity we had in the first Resident Evil movie with Milla Jovovich. And along with all the zombies we also see William Birkin's transformation into his monster after he injects himself with the G-Virus. And it's pretty accurate, or it's pretty game accurate from what he looks like in Resident Evil 2 to what he looks like in the movie. It was overall well done. And then there's the ending of the movie, which was like, over. It was so rushed. Also, they destroyed Raccoon City, which doesn't get destroyed in the game series until Resident Evil 3, but whatever. Overall, Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City, it's not a bad movie. It's just, I don't know, it's pretty game accurate. But at the same time, there are some elements like the cowardice police captain, who is completely out of nowhere, played by Donald Logue, and he portrays him just like a more incompetent Harvey Bullock that he played in Gotham. The special effects are kind of in the middle. At times things look great, like the liquor looked great, William Birkin looked pretty good, but the zombie dogs looked absolutely horrible. Honestly, I think they would have been better if they simply concentrated this movie on the first game, just on the Stars Alpha team, maybe a little bit on the B team, not Beta team, what the fuck is it called? I don't remember. But just their adventure inside the Arklay Mansion, the Spencer Mansion in the Arklay Mountains. I'll get it right eventually. Where they find out that Albert Wesker has been working with Umbrella this whole time, and the main boss is the Tyrant, which is just this big fucking beast of a thing. And then the second movie concentrating on Resident Evil 2, where it's Leon and Claire, a lot in the Raccoon City Police Department, fighting multiple monsters, including a gigantic alligator. Though, then again, would the gigantic snake would have it worked in this movie? Because there was a giant snake in the first game. Anyway, you know, I mean, I guess it is what it is. I feel they tried to squeeze too much into too little time. I'm going to give it a C. Did you enjoy the review? Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get notified when more reviews go live. Feel free to leave a comment to discuss your thoughts on the movie or show, and I will see you next time.